replacement banknote, commonly referred to as a star note, is a banknote that is printed to replace a faulty one and is used as a control mechanism for governments or monetary authorities to know the exact number of banknotes being printed. Although since no two serial numbers can be the same, the bill is simply reprinted with a symbol in the serial number, identifying it as a replacement for an error note. Replacement bills have different symbols to mark the error around the world, although the most popular examples are star notes. As quality control finds defective notes in the printing process after the serial number has been overprinted, they are taken out with their serial numbers written down and replaced with another banknote printed specifically for this purpose, so that the number of banknotes being printed stays the same in each production batch. This saves time and money compared to reprinting exactly the same serial number that was used before. It is rare that the replacement banknote has the same serial number as the original faulty one. A replacement note will have its own serial numbering system that separates it from the normal numbering system. The star also appears on notes that have a serial number higher than 99,999,999 because the number machines cannot print over 8 digits. In the U.S., the Bureau of Engraving and Printing inspects currency for printing errors prior to releasing notes into general circulation. When notes are discovered that have been printed incorrectly, such as having the serial numbers upside down, etc., the misprinted error notes are replaced with star notes because no two bills within a certain series can be produced with the same serial number. Occasionally errors occur from the BEP, famously the series 2013B prefix notes. They are used to maintain a correct count of notes in a serial number run. By their nature, star notes are more scarce than notes with standard serial numbers, and as such are widely collected by people who collect paper currency. Star notes are highly sought after by collectors and are sold for a price exceeding their face value depending on how low the serial number is. Factors that make a star note rare. Number 1. The print run size. Fewer printed equals more valuable. Under 640,000 notes is considered rare. Under 160,000 or fewer is highly scarce, and 16,000 or fewer is extremely rare. A star note from a small print run will always be harder to find than one from a multi-million note batch. Factor number 2, denomination. Higher denominations are rarer since fewer were printed for circulation. For example, the 1934 $10,000 star note is far scarcer than a $5 or $20 star note. Number 3, series year and district. Some years and districts had very low star note runs. Number 4, condition. Obviously, crisp, uncirculated notes are far more valuable than circulated ones. Number 5, serial number rarity. Certain serial numbers increase value beyond rarity. Low serial numbers, like 000000001. Repeating digits, 777777777. Ladders and radars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 8765431. A rare star note with a fancy serial number will always command exceptional premiums. And number 6, historical context. The Great Depression and World War II led to smaller print runs and increased note redemption, making star notes from these periods extremely scarce. Example, the 1934 $5 silver certificate star note is especially rare due to the limited printing during the Depression. Now let's take a look at some known and valuable star note dollars with some higher dollar denominations as well. Number 1, the 2013 Series B Duplicate Serial Star Note. Project 2013B involves 2013 Series B $1 star notes with duplicated serial numbers, a printing error by the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, where a specific range of serial numbers was accidentally printed twice at the Washington, D.C. and Fort Worth, Texas facilities. To be part of Project 2013B, a note must be a 2013 Series B $1 star note, fall within the duplicated serial number range of 1 to 250,000 or 3.2 million to 9.6 million, and its value is significantly higher if its matching pair is found. A single note could be worth $20 to $30, with uncirculated Fort Worth prints worth $300 and uncirculated Washington, D.C. prints worth around $400. This one here sold on Monday, July 21st, 2025 for $475. A matched pair, however, is much more valuable and can sell for thousands, especially for circulated or crisp uncirculated examples. Distinguishing between print facilities. Washington, D.C., no FW on the front plate identifier. Fort Worth has an FW on the front plate identifier. Number 2, the 1988A $1 star note. While some 1988A $1 star notes are relatively common, certain districts and printing blocks are much rarer and command significantly higher values. The most valuable of these are special web press notes. The Minneapolis District I block is one such example, and its value depends heavily on its specific production run and condition. The Minneapolis District is designated by the letter I on the bill's Federal Reserve seal. Standard Minneapolis I block star notes in circulated condition are not particularly rare and have a more modest collector value, with recent sales on eBay in the $15 to $20 range. The most valuable 1988A notes are from a different experimental printing process called a web press. Web press notes can be identified with an IA or I block design on the absence of an FW marking near the plate position on front of the bill. A genuine 1988A Minneapolis web note from the IA block can sell for $200 or more, especially in uncirculated condition. I couldn't find many sold listings on the 1988 Minneapolis, but I found this one from the Atlanta Mint that sold for $82.55 on Wednesday, June 18th. Number 3, the 2003 $1 star note. This eBay listing here shows a 2003A $1 star note strap 100 consecutive notes that sold for $304.99 on Saturday, August 9th. Many 2003 star notes are common and inexpensive, yet certain blocks and districts, especially any with errors or paired duplicate serial anomalies, can raise in value. Always check the production tables for the exact block. Now let's look at some older star notes which are scarce and often worth well beyond their face value. The 1957 $1 silver certificate star note. This listing sold on Monday, July 21st, 2025 for $88.07. The 1934 $1 silver certificate star note. This listing sold on Thursday, August 21st for $895. The 1928 silver certificate. This listing sold on Wednesday, July 9th for $795. If your $1 star note is a silver certificate, some series and plate blocks are very rare and valuable. Production was lower and survival rates are lower. If you want to find out if your star note is a silver certificate, look for the words silver certificate on the face and a different seal. Now we're going to take a look at the rarest star notes. The 1934 $5 silver certificate star note. It's rare because there was a limited print run during the Great Depression. Many were redeemed and destroyed. The blue seal and serial numbers add to the collector appeal. This listing sold on Friday, August 8th for $548.50. The 1928 $1,000 Federal Reserve star note. It's rare because it was mainly used for interbank transactions, not public circulation. The population of these are very small today. There's a green seal with serial numbers and there's a portrait of Grover Cleveland on this. The estimated value, they often sell for tens of thousands, with six-figure sales possible for pristine notes. I couldn't find any star notes that have sold recently, but I found this low serial numbered note that sold on Tuesday, August 5th for $2,857. Up next is a 1934 $10,000 Federal Reserve star note. This is one of the highest denomination notes the U.S. has ever issued. There's only a few known to exist. This bill features a portrait of Simon P. Chase. The estimated value of this note is in the six-figure range, with past auction sales exceeding $500,000. I couldn't find any listing either for sale or sold on any selling platform for this star note. However, I did find an ended auction on a regular note that sold for $105,000 on February 28, 2015. Next, the 1950 $100 Federal Reserve star note. It's rare because it's scarce due to low print runs and high attrition. This bill features a portrait of Benjamin Franklin. This listing sold on Saturday, August 23rd for $1,495. The last note on this list is the 2013 $20 Federal Reserve star note. It's rare because a printing error led to a very limited replacement note run, with many removed from circulation. This listing sold on Friday, June 20th for $62.10. By understanding print runs, condition, serial numbers, and market trends, collectors can make informed purchases and enjoy the thrill of numismatic discovery. Star notes blend rarity, historical significance, and investment potential. If there's anything you could take from this video, it's always check your money before you spend it. You never know what you could have. I'm Cash Vanderkoot, and thank you for watching.